In this video, we're going to use the LabQuest to help us to analyze the data in the water potential portion of the osmosis lab. And we're going to use the data that we got from soaking the potato cores overnight in the unknown solutions, which now we do know the concentrations after we match them up. But using the LabQuest from the home screen, if we go to the LabQuest app, up at the top, if you hit the little graph or the table icon at the top, you'll have an X and Y column that you can enter your data. And as you see, I've already done this. I've entered the data for the concentrations that we had. Remember, these were unknown, but I did give you the 4. I just pretended or said that I forgot to label them, so you could figure them out. But our 4 concentrations were 0 molar, 0.4 molar, 0.6, and 1 molar solutions of sucrose. And then this is just some data, some experimental data that I have. These, the Y column, you will enter the percent change in mass. So remember, for each of those, you got the initial mass and then the final mass, and you could find the percent change. You take the difference in the two, you take the difference between the initial and the final mass, and then if you divide it by the final mass, you'll get the percent change. So here's what I did for these. Is you notice the first one is positive, but the ones with the sucrose solution actually lost mass. They decreased in mass overnight. So from there, we can go to the graph column, and of course here's what our graph looks like. And I already did this, but you would want to make sure that you go to Analyze and hit your curve fit. Make sure that Y is checked, okay? And then you're going to have this graph with the information that we need. So you're going to have, there's Y equals mx plus b, you're going to have your m, you're going to have your slope there, and you'll have b, the y-intercept at 28.304. And what you need, if you have those numbers, what you're going to do is you're going to want to find out where this actually crosses the x-axis. So you're going to want to find the point where the line crosses the x-axis. Now you can't just make that up by seeing it right here. So that's the point that represents the molar concentration of sugar with the water potential that is equal to the potato core water potential. So to find that, all you'll need to do is you'll need to set y to equal to 0, because when y is 0, we want to know what x is. So y will equal mx plus b. If y is 0, you've got this number, you've got this number, you've got x, which you're going to solve for, plus b. And by solving for x, you'll find that value. That value is what you will enter as the sugar molar concentration in Table 3 in your lab.